What a great business we're in. When we speak about people who've made enduring contributions to wine, one man comes to mind. He is the recipient of this year's Wine Enthusiast American Wine Legend Award, Peter Mondavi Sr. Who better to get this recognition than the leader of the legendary Mondavi family of Napa, who in his 100th year remains happily active at Charles Krug. You know, California's Napa Valley is a place of constant reinvention. One day, a palatial new winery goes up. The next day, sees the latest $200 Cabernet. The day after that comes the hiring of a hot new winemaker under 30. You know, that's all very well and good. But somebody has to make sure the train stays on the tracks. That person is Peter Mondavi Sr. He remains a guiding inspiration in Napa Valley, and he has been so for more decades than most of us have ever been alive. Over 100, this is his 100th year. Peter's research into cold fermentation resulted in cleaner, fruitier, and more crisp white wines. And his work in sterile filtration helped push quality to today's exacting standards.
All my life, I worked in the wine business. I had no desire of any other profession. It was a natural. I was born in Virginia, Minnesota, November 8th, 1914, which is like 99 years ago. My father and mother asked my brother and myself if we wanted to perpetuate the wine business over here. We both were in accord on that. And so that's when he bought the Charles Krug Winery.
You know, some people have called my dad the turtle because he moves slowly and with purpose. All of his decisions worked out and in many ways changed winemaking throughout the world.
In addition to a winemaker, he was really a researcher, a scientist. He was the first to bring French oak barrels into Napa Valley. The most fundamental is the research he did on cold fermentation of white wines, which has become really the world standard.
That research, I mean, that's been the winner all these years. Has really elevated the quality of the whites and the rosés.
The biggest thing that I learned from my grandfather was the passion of the wine industry and just kind of getting to know the industry through his eyes.
As far as I'm concerned, the wine that we have our sights on is a full-flavored Cabernet. Cabernet is king of the red wines.
Growing up, he really taught us family comes first. Family for him, it's everything.
The wine quality is really rooted in our family heritage. The number one focus was to maintain it as a 100% family business.
We're Italian, you know what I mean? And so that's second nature. I mean, wine is so important.
It's an honor to continue on with what his drive and what his passion is all about.
You know, he's 99 years old, and by God, he still has the passion and the dedication that he did 50 years ago.
I'm looking forward to producing high-quality wines.
As some of you may know, Peter Mondavi Sr. was sadly taken ill this weekend, and because of the cold weather, of course, couldn't be with us tonight. However, we're happy to welcome his great-nephew, Robert Mondavi Jr., the grandson of Peter's brother, Robert Mondavi, to accept the Wine Star Award, honoring the great accomplishments of Peter Mondavi Sr. on behalf of the entire Mondavi family.
feedback, but nonetheless, unfortunately, my great uncle could not be here this evening. He did, however, ask me, and I was very pleased to be able to accept this tremendous and prestigious award for him this evening. This year, my great-granduncle, as you know, will turn 100 years old. How apropos to be able tonight, thank you, 100. It's amazing. How apropos that he should receive the American Wine Legend Award. To Adam and Sybil, the editors and staff, you have our entire family's gratitude for the recognition of this devoted and passionate man. Ever humble in his endeavors, he may tell you that he was just a winemaker. I think you saw that here tonight, but he was truly a visionary. Every day, this man goes to work to inspire and lead his family. My cousin Angelina and I are very close, and she tells me this regularly. I can't believe at 99 he still does this, and in his 100th year, he still has that drive and passion. I will tell you, if my grandfather, Robert Mondavi, were here today, the warmth and pride and love that he would have shared would have been extraordinary. With that, I graciously and humbly accept this remarkable award from the Wine Enthusiast. Adam, thank you.